with Marie. Now, Marie's been asking me some very interesting questions, and it's questions that I get asked many, many times. So what I thought I'd do in this short video is just try and answer some of those questions and hopefully give you a little bit of information, and of course Marie that information too. So Marie, your question was about sort of vitamins, multivitamins, but it all started off with the first thing was your lack of energy, yeah? And lack of energy is something which is very, very common in today's society. And a lot of this is to do with, unfortunately, something called adrenal burnout, where our adrenal glands are overworking. And adrenal glands are sort of what provide us with the ability to be able to sort of, get excited about stuff, noradrenaline, and just sort of keep going when we're really exhausted. But of course, the problem is that if you keep going when you're really exhausted, you're going to get exhausted. So a lot of the people out there, the population, are pretty much just exhausted because they're just running on adrenaline all the time. So one of the things that would be really good would be to look at sort of reducing the amount of adrenaline that you're producing and improving your adrenal gland sort of function. So a good way of doing that is go to YouTube. YouTube is amazing. There's an incredible resource. You can learn so much from YouTube, and just put in there, how to improve energy levels, how to sort of improve adrenal support, and there's lots of natural ways you can do that through food, through meditation, through exercise. But the question that we were going to address was about vitamins and minerals, yeah? And you were asking me, so what should you be taking and what would be the ideal? So what I want to do is just go through the basic things that I would recommend that everybody does. So everybody should be taking multivitamin mineral because, unfortunately, the reality of life is that we cannot eat enough good quality food to get everything that we need from our food, from just food alone. The quality of our food is so poor, the topsoil is very nutritionally deficient, and unfortunately farmers don't get paid for the nutritional value of our food. They get paid for the colour, the shape, the size of it. I believe nowadays, in a lot of like Waitrose and Morrison's and Tesco's now, you can buy vegetables that are misshapen, and you buy them a little bit cheaper. But the actual nutritional value, the way they're grown, is exactly the same as those perfect vegetables. But there's no difference in nutritional value. They don't get paid for that. So vegetables, unfortunately, and fruit is not very good just to rely on as your nutritional basis. You need to take multivitamin minerals. The other thing that you should take is a good multivitamin mineral. The other thing you should take is a fish oil, because omega-3 has been proven conclusively. Like, there's so much research out there. Again, please, check on Google, check on YouTube, do your own research as well. But omega-3 fats have been shown to be a way of reducing inflammation in your body. And inflammation is what kills us. Inflammation is what ages us. Inflammation is what causes disease, chronic disease. So the more you can help to reduce inflammation, the better for you. Thirdly, what we should do is we should look at taking a probiotic. Now, Dory, one of our newest members of our team, was able to go to a presentation on probiotics, and she came away with 2 really good tips, Marie, and I think she told you earlier. One was the fact that everybody should take probiotics, because the amount of research out there now saying how good it is to maintain your natural gut flora is so important, not just for general gut health, but also for your brain. It actually helps your brain. It also helps your immune system. It has been proven again that having a good quality, healthy gut flora actually improves your immune system as well. Yeah? So probiotics is really important. And fourthly, vitamin D. Now, vitamin D is really, really important because, it's a fallacy and a misbelief to think that we get enough from our sun. Now, in this country, unfortunately, we don't get enough sun anyway. But even if you spent the day in the sun and then went home and had a shower, you would have lost, whatever vitamin D you had produced. Okay? Now, and the thing is, you cannot rely on the melatonin in your skin to be functioning at the right rate, to produce the vitamin D anyway, and then for you to be able to store it and use it. So it's very, very important to take vitamin D. So the 4 things: multivitamin mineral, a fish oil, vitamin D and probiotics. Those are 4 things that we should all be taking on a daily basis. Now, the other thing you said to me was that you take this 1 a day.
Yeah.
Now, 1 a day is not enough. It's not enough. Now, you have 34 centimeters of tubing, intestines, in your gut system, from your mouth down to there. And one of the things that is important to realize is that there are certain areas, but only small areas of that 34 meters, right, which will do the absorption of that particular vitamin or mineral. So it's really, really important to make sure that you take not 1, but maybe 3 a day with food. So that you're helping it to break down and hopefully to be absorbed. It's like having a dart, 1 dart and aiming for the bullseye. You stand more chance with 3 darts than with 1. It's the same with the vitamins and minerals. Take a minimum of 3 because you're going to sort of then stand more chance of absorbing it. The scare then is about sort of, are you going to take too much? Well, you're not. All right. If you look at sort of generally the majority of multivitamins and minerals, the actual quantity is not very high. So you're not going to, and you certainly are not going to absorb all of it. You're not going to absorb 100% of each tablet or each capsule. So you need to sort of take more than 1.
Is that for all?
It is, and then the majority of vitamins, except for the 4, so A, D, E, they are, A, D, E, are definitely fat soluble. So those will be absorbed in your fat, and obviously you have to be careful in certain instances, especially if you're pregnant, not to take too much sort of A and to take too much E as well, A in particular. But you know, just look at sort of the actual ingredients, and you'll find that the majority of the time you're not going to be able to absorb enough. The rest of all is soluble, so you're going to basically just get rid of it. Your body's an amazing filter; it will filter what it needs. Now, the other thing is the quality of them. Now, like everything in life, the quality of a vitamin mineral is going to vary from sort of really good quality right to really poor quality. Poor quality being it's manufactured in a lab. Very high quality being that the majority of it comes from food, because your body recognizes food, it knows food, and it will break down the food and try and get as much as it can out of it. So anything that's food-based is going to be better for you, all right? So a food-based multivitamin mineral is better than one where you don't even recognize the ingredients. Yeah. So just look at ingredients. If you don't recognize them because they're sort of such sort of complicated chemical names, then is it what you want to put in your body? So look at that. All right. Look at the quality of that. Does that help? Does that answer sort of the question?
Yes.
Yeah. Fantastic. So, any questions, anything at all, please comment on this video below. Follow us on YouTube, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and any questions at all, just comment and I will try and answer them. But if you have anything that you want that we can perhaps help with, then give us a call and I'm very happy to see you. Maria, thank you very much for those questions. I hope that's helped you and I hope it's helped you as well, and see you again. Take care.